Hey everyone, Paris here. Just wanted to know that Outlaw and I both goofed. June 10th is 21 and older, not 18. So every time you hear 18, just think 21. Alright, on with the show!
Hi everybody, it's me Paris. Welcome back to another episode of Tea Time with Paris. I am here at Wrestle Club headquarters with my special guest, Outlaw Rusty Livings. How are you, Rusty?
Paris, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you for making time to see me.
Oh, absolutely. I just got back in town, and this was the first thing on my list to do when I got home.
Well, I am honored that you made time for me. Now, we are here to tell you about our next event. It is this weekend, June 9th and 10th, at the Lounge at the End of the Universe. Now, I heard you have a match with the best J. Cruz. We haven't seen him in a while. Is this a rematch, a grudge match? Tell me about it.
Possibly my greatest adversary in all of Wrestle Club in the form of J. Cruz. And any time that J. Cruz and the Outlaw Rusty Livings step into the ring, it's always a grudge match. Going all the way back to when J. Cruz defeated me for the Potato Bowl Championship and used his agent GL as the backdoor means to get that win.
Yes, I remember that match. It was rather preposterous. You would think someone as mighty and circumference of the dad bod, he would be able to figure out how to win without cheating.
Well, now hold on. We really got to give J. Cruz his flowers. If there's one thing that he is the best at, it's planning and preparing. He can come up with any idea. He can talk to anybody and get them to be ready to interfere in his match if the cards don't fall in his favor.
It's very true. He can be very strategic.
Yeah, and it's something I could probably be better at myself.
Absolutely. I don't think it would be very hard to outsmart Mr. J. Cruz.
Well, June 9th at the Lounge at the End of the Universe. Once again, it's going to be the Outlaw Rusty Livings against the best J. Cruz, but this time the cards have been stacked against me just a little bit more because special guest referee is the man I mentioned earlier, Agent GL.
Really? Are you nervous? Do you think maybe he might have something up his sleeve?
Before, when I had first started wrestling, even when I lost the Potato Bowl Championship, I used to get nervous before fights, especially with somebody like J. Cruz. How could you not be nervous? But while he stayed home to make his plans, I hit the road and went to the School of Hard Knocks. His idea was to cheat to win and any means necessary. But what I learned was to fight and win at any cost. And having said that, I've got to apologize to the fans, because even though when I come out of that curtain, I'm stoked that you're cheering my name. And I love seeing all of your smiling faces, the parents and the children. But I didn't value my own life. None of that was really important to me. All that was important was inflicting pain on myself. And having said that, I didn't value my opponent's life. That if I injured them, it was all par for the course, just as long as I got the win. If I walked out of that ring, if I couldn't walk out of that ring, if I had to be carried, as long as I had the win, that's all I cared about. But now, I'm reinvigorated. I'm like a completely different Outlaw Rusty Livings.
And can I just gush about our location, the Lounge at the End of the Universe? If you haven't been there before, it is very spacious, it has very atmospheric. So I do believe if you come this weekend, the 9th and the 10th, you will be pleasantly surprised. You'll be able to get drinks, food, and some well-timed violence. Isn't that right, Mr. Outlaw?
That is absolutely correct, Paris. And I've got one last thing that I want to say to J. Cruz. You and I have fought to hell and back. You made me feel worse than I had ever felt before by having Agent GL come in the ring and cost me that Potato Bowl Championship. And I know who he is. And I know you know who he is. And you and I have fought hard against each other as well as with each other. But this, J. Cruz, is the first time that you're going to see me.
That is powerful. I don't think I've ever Seamless energy from you, sir. Incredible. Well, you heard it straight from the horse's mouth. This weekend, 9th and the 10th at the Lounge at the Universe, you will see the Outlaw Rusty Livings, and you will see our special guest referee, AGL, the best J. Cruz, go at it, along with various other members of our roster. And if you could please go to, again, facebook.com/Idaho Wrestle Club, find the event, like our page, and reserve your ticket. We got a great show planned for you, and we would love to see your smiling faces. Also, as a bonus, the tent is 18 plus, so who knows what's gonna happen then. Anything you'd want to do, sir?
Well, as a bonus, June 10th is 18 plus, but June 9th is all ages. And so that means that you get to bring your kids, you get to come to the family affair that is Wrestle Club. And there's nothing better than witnessing professional wrestling live in person. You get to raise your voice, you get to boo the bad guys, you get to cheer the good guys. Sorry, Paris. You get to cheer the good guys. All while spending quality time with your kids. What could be better than that, Paris? I ask you!
Honestly, nothing. We always put on a good show and always satisfy. So please join us and experience Wrestle Club live and in person. But that's all the time I've got today. Thank you for joining me, and thank you, Outlaw, for joining me.
Oh, thank you, Paris, for having me. It's always a pleasure.